What's up, y'all? It's Letitia, and welcome to L's Moment. Well, I'm back. Post-op time. I had my surgery. It was, what the doctor says, it was successful. Everything went well. And for those of you that don't know, if you haven't seen my other vlogs, I had the weight loss surgery. I chose to do the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and that was on March 6th, Tuesday, 2018. And my doctor is Jason Billette, and it was done at Memorial Hermann Hospital in the Woodlands. Let's see how it went. They wheeled me in, they gave me the anesthesia out like a light. Then I was waking up, didn't feel so great. Some pretty good drugs as far as, the pain was concerned. But I could still feel a little tenderness in the spots, especially the exit incision where they take the stomach out, the part that they cut, the 80% that they cut out of the stomach. Now, that is still pretty painful. That was Tuesday when I had the surgery, and today is Saturday. So just a few days later, now I'm giving you guys a little bit of information in the video. I was pretty groggy and, kind of in pain, barely able to get around. Today I'm feeling more normal. Still taking my meds, the liquid codeine that they say that you need to take, and definitely you need to take that because really my pain is with the incision, the big incision where they had to take the stomach out. Sore. I'm still a little bit sore at the other sites. So I have about 5 incisions. Let's see. My mom and dad, thank goodness they were here. They're staying with me just to help me, with some things. Today they helped me clean up. I'm like, ooh, that is so nice. Thank you. With some of the things that I didn't get to, as far as kind of sweeping and mopping and things like that. Because it is pretty painful trying to bend over and sweep and mop and do all of that. So they helped me with that. Let's see. I have been getting in my fluids, not 64 ounces, not yet, but I've been doing that. The first 3 days, you're on complete liquids, which would be broth, which it's not my favorite. The chicken, I think the beef would be better. I haven't tried that yet. Water, your G2 for Gatorade, Powerade Zero, and mostly just liquid. And then you get to graduate after the 3 days is up to the protein shakes, which really changed my life because I was really weak, prior to that. And then once I had that protein shake, and I do prefer the Premier protein shakes. I still like the chocolate, and the vanilla's okay. I'd rather have strawberry, but I hadn't been to the store. My mom had picked it up for me, and they didn't have any more strawberry. So I'm sure that's what I'm going to like is the strawberry, and I still like the chocolate. Let's see, because they say that, once you have the surgery, things will change as far as your taste buds, possibly. And one thing that I can say that I can definitely see that has changed, drinking the Powerade Zero, and it's sugar-free, it's extremely sweet. And I know that other vloggers have stated that have had the surgery, that everything, becomes intensified. So it is definitely sweet. I'm going to have to cut it with water just to drink it. One thing that I have been doing is my walking. as soon as you have your surgery that day, they have you walking, and it's good to make sure you don't have blood clots. It also clears, it helps get that gas out, and yes, the gas is painful. I mean, in my chest, and like my rib cage, it just felt like it was. I was like, oh no, like a lot of vloggers were talking about is that it's a pain that you just don't even know about until you experience it. It is pretty bad. But as soon as I was able to get up, which was pretty hard, of course, because of my weight, and then after the surgery being weak and the pain and things like that, then I was able to get out of the bed. They help you and everything. Have the IV. Now this is while I was in the hospital trying to walk. But as soon as I got up and started walking around, then I started belching and the gas started coming up. And I'm like, okay, this is working. So I would walk like 2 or 3 times, in that day. Just a little ways for it first, and then I'd start walking around the floor, making it all a lap around, and the nurses, they were pretty impressed. Like, oh, you've already walked twice today? I'm like, yes, because that gas is no joke. And every time I would get up, it would release, as far as belching, and things to that effect. So fast forward, I was released on Wednesday. Surgery was on Tuesday, released on Wednesday. Came home. I slept not so well, off and on. The pain, I would take some of my pain, liquid, with the codeine in it. Kind of still loopy, kind of out of it, so the days kind of ran together for me. I couldn't get comfortable in my bed. I'd have to sleep sitting up for a while, and then I'd go to my bed. So I kind of went back and forth. I'd sleep with my feet up on my ottoman, and then sleep sitting up on my couch, like that, and just kind of leaning back, and it really helped. Let's see. Yesterday was my longest time that I had been able to actually sleep in my bed. Still, laying, they don't want you to lay on your side so much, but I did kind of, just a little bit just to get comfortable, because it's really hard for me to sleep on my back, especially when you have a bunch of weight that you're dealing with. And I have sleep apnea on top of that, so it was a bit of a struggle. But doing much better. I've been getting my walking in every day. My doctor wants me to walk 5 times a day. Well, I hadn't gotten that far, but 2 times a day and a good 10 to 13-minute walk, I have been able to do that. So thus far, that's where I am. I don't want this thing to be too long, long and hopefully not boring, you know. Let's see. I'm really looking forward to this journey, and at this point in time, I've weighed myself, and let's see. Surgery was on Tuesday. Today is Saturday, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. About 4 or 5 days, I've lost 9 pounds thus far. Not ready to divulge my top weight just yet, but I'll do that probably later on in another vlog. But just to let you know, it's working. So if you have any questions or comments or any advice, just go ahead and comment and subscribe to Elle's Moment. Have a great evening, day, or morning, whatever it is. Peace.